Good morning. Thank you for joining me today on the Soul Sister channel. Let's get started with our 3 deep cleansing breaths because that's a great way to start every single day. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, toxicity, and negativity from our physical etheric bodies. Good. Second breath. On this second deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, toxicity, and negativity from our emotional astral bodies. Good. Third and final breath. On this breath, we're releasing all disease, toxicity, and negativity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We're visualizing all the darkness leaving our bodies and being replaced by this beautiful white light that then goes out and creates this bubble, a protective bubble around us of white light, love, and the will to good, and all nastiness, toxicity, negativity, all that stuff is being deflected right back to where it came. So we can start off the day in a balanced and aligned way. Because we're going to need it today. Our challenges are continuing with our relationships. You know, we're human beings. And with the sun in Aries, that's the first sign of the zodiac, right? It was our new year, our astrological new year. But what it symbolizes, I talked about it Sunday, it's us coming into the physical body. Here I am, I exist. Now, what can I do and what trouble can I get into? Well, actually, how can I learn and grow? But usually it does involve a lot of trouble, right? So when we come in that space, when we come in and we're experiencing ourselves, we're not aware of those people out there. Astrologically, it's not until we reach the sign of Leo that we start recognizing there's somebody on this planet other than me. So that what it means to us is when we first come into this life form, whether or not you believe in past lives and all of that, but when we first get here, it's all about me. And it's all about me. It's all about my survival. And what's that's evolved into for us using that Aryan energy is that we do need to be all about us. We do need to express who we are, our values, our characteristics, our qualities. We need to be able to express that in the outer world, but we also need to take into consideration the other person, the other out there. So we don't want to go out just willy-nilly like that ram, boom, 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 charging, 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 without being aware of others around us. It is the Aquarian energy, right? We do need to start considering that we are not alone vying for our own survival on this planet. It's going to take all of us working together now to survive as a global family. So we start with that self, and then we move into the relationship. And as humans, we desire that relationship. We desire to share ourselves with another. It's who we are. So the relationship itself provides a lot of opportunity for growth. We learn through the relationship about ourselves. We learn about our partner. We learn about the relationship itself because it's a separate entity outside of ourselves and our partner. It's another whole entity. And so this week we're working on that entity. But to work on that entity, we need to honor and respect and acknowledge the needs and concerns that we each other has. We want to continue to learn and grow together to bring the relationship to a new, higher level of unconditional love, to where we respect and understand and tolerate. We allow ourselves for our unique individualities, but we also acknowledge and honor the relationship itself. So we're going to continue to work on that today, the relationship. We're going to step back. We're going to take a look at the relationship, and we're going to make sure that, am I honoring myself, my ideals, my values? Is my partner honoring themselves, their ideals, their values? Am I honoring my partner? Am I accepting my partner? Are they honoring me? These are the questions of this week, and because Aries is about obstacles and challenges and about having the courage to express ourselves, we are going to continue to see challenges and obstacles today in our relationships. The moon is going to be in Leo until the very end of the day. So like yesterday, we need to be prepared for any kind of emotional, dramatic blow up, because that moon in Leo, if nothing else, wants to express itself. So a partner may choose to express themselves very, very dramatically and emotionally today. And that could also happen to us. We can also be experiencing these feelings and emotions as we have through the past week. But as spiritual beings, we need to step back and take a look at, again, the bigger picture, what is really going on here outside of the drama. What is my partner really telling me that's the issue is? Am I able to get through the emotions to see what really is going on so that I can be of support to them and we can grow together and heal whatever this wound is that's causing them to react so dramatically. So that's going to continue today, and we're just going to continue to take our breaths. We'll continue to step back and be able to see everything that's going on, to take the higher road of being tolerant, compassionate, empathetic, and honoring our partner. We may not agree with them. We may not agree where they're going, but we do need to honor them for the unique person they are. And maybe that will help them honor us a little bit more too. A note for today, there is a void of course today, so want to make sure that you have any kind of legal agreements or you're signing any papers today. Don't do it in between the hours of 2:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I think I talked about it on Sunday. When the moon is void of course, it's made its last connection with a planet in the sign, in this case, in the sign Leo. And then it's going to move in between the time that it makes its last connection until it moves into Virgo. This is kind of dead space and there's no energy moving anything. So if you sign something or you initiate something, there's no energy to move it forward. So if you're using the energy for timing purposes, which is always a good idea when you can, don't sign anything during these hours from 2:30 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time if you don't have to. And then later that night, the moon, as I said, does go into Virgo, which changes the energy of the relationship again. So it'll become either a little bit more, the dynamics will become either a little bit more on the negative side, judgmental and critical. And on the positive side, maybe we have found a resolution to whatever this conflict is that we're experiencing in the relationship. And we understand it and we see it. And now we're setting down what we need to do, the details to heal that and bring balance. So I'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow for the Friday reading, what that's going to look like. That will kick in tonight. And let's see what our advice is for the day today. Let's see what is going on. It's been a very challenging week, but I hope that we have utilized the energy positively and we have done the work and gotten down to some unresolved issues that we're experiencing, and we're able to communicate our feelings and emotions in an objective way to our partners, letting our partners know what we need to feel safe, secure, fulfilled, and have purpose. What do our cards say? Haha. Slow and steady wins the prize. Commitment. We know where this is going, huh? Balancing act. Okay. I don't know if we even have to interpret these cards. They're pretty self-explanatory. You know, healing and alignment does not happen overnight. It is a miracle, but it takes work. It takes diligence. It takes commitment. So the work that we're doing this week, even though we may not see the results right away, we need to know that slow and steady, our relationship is becoming more healed, more balanced, and more aligned. If we keep our communication open with our partner and express what we're feeling or experiencing objectively, we can really take this relationship to a new higher level, more unconditional love. And it's all about commitment. Am I committed to a healthy relationship, a balanced relationship, a loving, nurturing relationship? Am I committed to that? It takes us being aware of the other, of bringing the other into our space inclusively. You know, not just what works best for us by ourselves, but what works best for the relationship. And that's where the commitment comes in. Am I committed to having a healthy, balanced, nurturing, honoring relationship? And it's balance. It's all about balance. We always have to balance in our relationships. And relationships aren't 50-50. Very rarely. We want a 10 for them to be there 50-50, but we know that sometimes we give more and sometimes our partner needs to give more. So it's always balancing. It's always balancing, realigning, moving forward, looking at the issues, coming up with resolutions, coming up with solutions that may not be traditional. You know, we go back to the Aquarian energy. The solutions we come up with in our relationships to make them more healthy and balanced may be non-traditional, may not follow the norms of society, but that doesn't matter. If it works for us and if it makes us healthy, aligned, makes us feel fulfilled and to have purpose, that's all that's required. It doesn't matter what it looks like out there. So it's a great day to continue the work, to look at our opportunities to growth and making our relationships more balanced, more fulfilled, more loving, more inclusive. So go out there, keep up the good work. Don't sign any contracts if you don't have to between 2:30 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Come see me at Soul Sister Cat on Facebook. and you all make it a great day. Remember, life is lived from the inside out. Namaste.